So you're gonna ask yourself, why am I showing you raccoon poop in a video? It's pretty gross. But raccoon scat for arborists is something we're gonna run into a lot. And it can carry all different kinds of diseases. And one very dangerous disease is a disease that you can inhale, and that once it gets set up in your lungs, it could be the end of your career if you're immunocompromised. So that's something to consider. Whenever you see raccoon poop, dispose of it as soon as you can. With this stuff right here, I'm gonna bury it before I get started. And you can usually tell, if you do see it on the ground, it'll be at the base of the tree. It'll look a lot like cat poop, but it won't be covered. Cats cover their poop, raccoons don't. When you find it in a tree, it'll usually be in the crotch of a tree, and it'll look pretty hideous. So when you see it, it can be real runny and kind of clumpy, or it can be kind of about the same size as cat poop, but usually curled around like kind of in a circle almost. It's funny, if you ever see them go to the bathroom, they do like kind of a little move around thing to try and poop all in one spot. And they're really good at pooping. They're really adept once they get up in the trees to poop in the same area. The thing you need to be careful of is you don't want your ropes going through it. You don't want to step in it, spread it into your house. If you have little kids at home, it can be really dangerous for little kids and older people as well. But it's something that gets super overlooked. Here in the Pacific Northwest, we have a lot of raccoons. They're everywhere. Almost every tree I climb, I can see some activity at some point in time. Some trees, they just go up in to hide. Some trees, they actually spend the night in. You'll find little nests and stuff like that up in the top of the tree. So it's something to really be looking out for. And what I'm gonna do with this is, I don't have time to totally dispose of it, so I'm just gonna bury it. And that keeps people from walking through it, and that keeps it from getting ground up when it's older, and the powderiness of the dust of it to be getting into the air for someone to breathe in. And that's what we want to be real careful about, but we also don't want to ingest it or get it on our skin and potentially get it in our bodies. So anytime you see it, be on the lookout, and I'm gonna post a picture of some I found in the past that was pretty terrible. And if a rope would have went through, it would have been so gross. So keep on the lookout and be mindful of your surroundings in every tree you climb in, and be safe out there. All right, so the disease I'm referring to is caused by raccoon roundworm, which is Baliscocaris procyanus, and it gets into your lungs, your liver, your hearts, your eyes. It causes blindness, coma, permanent brain injury, and a lot of times death. And most of the time, they don't even know what it is. A lot of times it goes overlooked, but it's really bad for kids, really bad for the elderly. The eggs are super hardy and can last for years in feces. They're also microscopic, so they can just, if they're like a dust, they can just float around in the air and get into your lungs. And you know how this is. You're always, causing some dust when you're working. And so that's just something I wanted to point out to you guys. Want people to be aware of it. Something to think about when you're working in the trees around here. Just keep on the lookout for stuff like this. You'll be helping yourself and you'll be helping others, and just watch out.